Hi everybody again. So this is a standing 15 minutes or thereabouts. So feet hip width apart. And you're just rocking forward, tummy's just gently working, rocking back, and then rocking forward again, and then rocking back. So just waking up the tummy, waking yourself up, waking up the glutes, come back to normal standing, lift up, shoulders, breathe in. Breathe out to drop down. So nice and open, breathing in, breathe out, bring the arm over the other arm, give yourself a hug and a bit of a pat on the back for surviving another week of lockdown. And then taking the arms out again, breathing in. This time the other arm comes over, give yourself a pat on the back on that side, or pat on the arm, depends how you're built. So taking the arms then to the side, just floating them up, breathe in, breathe out, open the front of the body and squeezing the hands together. And again, floating up and pushing back and squeezing the hands together. Taking the arms down by your side, nice and release with the neck. Taking your ear to the side and center. And then taking your ear to the other side again. Don't force it into position. Coming back to the center. We're going to turn the head and then turn the body to look around behind you. Coming back to the center, turning the head, and then gently rotate the body as well. Coming back to the center, little side bend, taking your head, your neck, your shoulder, little side bend. And then back to the center, gently connected as you come back up. Then again, taking the hands and allowing the shoulder, it's tiny, tiny movement. And then coming back up to the center. So checking your balance is okay, have a chair near you or the wall. If you need the chair for balance, lifting up with the heels, if that's not possible, then if you've got feet problems, keep the heels down. Otherwise, we're going to circle up, one arm or both, and round. Use that chair if you need to. So breathing in, nice large circle. But again, if there's problems with the shoulders, you lift up and you circle round. And let's go back the other way, coming round. And then let's add the heel lift, coming round. And again, if there's issues with the arms, you circle around, keep it smaller. Just limit your movements, limit your range of movements. Floating the arms up this time, breathing in there, breathing out. Taking your feet a little bit wider, going forward, tucking the tailbone under. If that's not for you, then just do a normal squat. Breathe in, let's go into an extension. Breathe out, lift that breastbone up towards the ceiling. Careful with the neck. Release. Going forward. Tucking the tailbone under as you come up. Open. Breathe in, breathe out. If you want it a little bit harder, lift the heels up when you're there. So before you tuck under, lift the heels. Take the heels down, tuck under. Breathe in. Remember, this is release and relax. We're not adding too much to the body to think about. Going forward, lift the heels, place down, tuck under. Use your breathing, take your time. This time we're going to stay down there, and this time open, and then go forward. We're going to stay down there, arms go forward. So then you place your hands onto your thighs, you tuck under, and release. So think of cat, tuck under and release. So if knees are an issue, come up a little bit more. So all you're doing is just getting a little bit of movement through the pelvis. You can even come up further and do your tilt and release. So for those who've got no issues with the knees, tuck under, stay there. Breathing into the back of your rib cage there, like we do with cat. Breathe out, come out. Use your legs, use your glutes. push your pelvis forward as you lift up and lift up with the shoulders. Dropping down. So a little bit of skill work with your releasing. So a little bit of brain work. I'm sorry everybody, I always like to work your brains. So bend the knees, bend the elbows, so we're rotating. Straighten the arm, straighten the legs, and round. Bend the knees, bend the elbow, straighten the legs, straighten the arm. And again, rotation. Reach away, stretching up, and again, bend. Reach away, straighten up. This can be done on the chair or a gym ball. If standing is too much for some of you, do this on the gym ball. It is just working on your rotation. So remember to keep your hips facing forward, upper body is working, and brain is working. So once more, bend, reach away, coming round and up, bend, straighten, reach away. I probably haven't been doing that, have I? So bend, straighten and around. Bend, straighten and around. What a terrible teacher. So coming back and squeeze again, opening. So bringing those hands forward. Can't get the teachers these days. So opening, turning your head, coming back to the centre. Breathing in, breathing out. If you've got a couple of weights or cans of vegetables, baked beans, you can be holding them in your hands if you wish to. But again, this is just gentle. So keeping the head still, breathe in, breathe out, going forward. Lift the heels if you want to, or keep the heels down. You lift up the arms, dropping the heels, bringing the arms round. Go forward into just small lunge to straighten up, and then bend forward, straighten up. I've got to adjust myself because my body's been pulled off slightly to the left, and then bend, straighten up. Again, if there's knee issues, you just take it small. Otherwise, dropping down. If you have got the flexibility to do it, go right the way down and then push it up again. So, and again, we're going to float up, breathing in, breathing out, coming down. And lift the heels if you wish to. Breathing in, breathing out. Onto the other side. Open, forward, lift, coming around. Take the other leg forward, bringing the arms forward, drop down and lift up. So dropping down and lift up, and dropping down, lift up. If you can do a little bit of a bigger lunge, dropping down and pushing up, or smaller. So do a couple more, and then we're going to do our balances. And then dropping down. This is a bit of a balance, so again, you may need that chair to help you with balance. So walking through your feet, dropping those heels down, a little bit of stretch, lifting up one leg, lifting up. So use that wall or use the chair to help you if balance isn't so good. Circle the foot. So again, we're releasing. Space between your toes. Lengthen up, engaging the glutes. Might be a good one to do standing, see if you're getting a reflection in the window or a mirror. Circle round the other way. So really lengthen up, pull up in that standing leg. And then change, walking through. If that's too much, staying on one side, alternate Do what's right for you. Ready to lift up other leg. So this is where I want to kick out to the side. So lift up, keep the hips level, lifting up, and then circle. So releasing in the ankle. Good bone health, nice and strong in those bones, nice and strong in the muscles. Relaxed upper body. Circle round the other way. And then placing down, walking through your feet. And then again back to the other leg. Just open and close. Open and close. 5 of these. And then down. Open and close. You know I'm not counting, so do 5. I might be doing 6. I'm sure that's probably more. So walking through. A little bit stronger side stretch now, but taking the legs a little bit wider. Taking the arm up. Either keep the arm down by the side, float the arm up, or place the hand on top of the head. Breathing in there. Breathing out, reaching up towards the ceiling. And across. Really open up through the sides there. Careful of rotating. And then coming down. So make that as small or as large as you want to. Breathing in, loosen those knees. Breathing out. And then release. Releasing in your neck and your shoulders. Going to finish with either squats or roll downs. So just chin nodded down, rolling yourself down. Careful not to push back with locking those knees, releasing the knees, dropping your head down, releasing the head, releasing the arms. Our usual circles when we're there with a knee bend, so you get a little bit of a calf and hamstring stretch. And then round the other way. Let the head go, look through your legs, knees soft, tuck the tailbone under as you come up. So 3 of those, and you do a little open at the end, and a little bit of extension, and release. 2 more like that. For those who are not doing roll downs, go to your squats, and then pushing up again. And squats, pushing up again, and squats, pushing up again. So those who are doing squats, carry on with that. Everybody else, last roll down, and if you want to, you lift the heels up, breathing in, breathing out, circle the arms round, chin nod, loosen those legs, rolling down, and just do a sway with the head and the arms. Scooping in the tummy. Slowly, slowly coming up, all the way up, coming up, releasing those shoulders, and this is for everybody. Turn in and turn out in your shoulder joints, and again turning in and turning out, releasing through the legs, releasing through the hips, sashay, or no, if you don't like the sashay. And then just finishing with a breath in. Hands on top of the head. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathing out, coming down. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a lovely 2 weeks off, and I'll see you after the 2 weeks if you're interested in carrying on with me. Okay, hope you are.